That wraps up the season for my Arizona Cardinals rebuild. We finished 12-5. We made the wild card. We have a rematch with the Buccaneers. As you can see, we averaged 31 points per game, led the league in rushing. Didn't do too bad in points per game against our opponents. Second in rush defense. Let's take a look at the playoff bracket. As you can see, Baltimore is obviously the one seed. Green Bay is one seed. Dolphins, Bills, Chiefs, Bengals, Colts, Raiders. You have the Niners, Cowboys, Eagles, Lions, and Buccaneers and the Cardinals. So yeah. Let's look at the stats for the year. Charlie Ward finished with 4,000 passing and 35 TDs, 12 INTs. He didn't take too many sacks. We did a good job, keeping him out of harm. Rashard Smith had 875 rushing, 7 TDs. Bayshaw Tootin gave us another 500. Charlie Ward had 400. And KJ Jefferson, I told you, my sledgehammer, man, drafted him with a 58 overall. And he ended up being a very key piece for us in the run game, especially on short yardage. He's a truck. And you wouldn't believe who led us in receiving. LaJohntay Wester. 89 receptions, 943 yards, 7 TDs. Henry Ruggs gave us 784, 8 TDs. Marvin Harrison was hurt a lot, but he still gave us 677. Trey McBride gave us 582. Xavier Weaver gave us 464. Rashad Tootin, Harold Fanning kind of bridged him in. But he still played a good role. Let's check our defense out. Xavier Collins gave us 12 sacks. Landon Jackson gave us 4. Darius Roberts gave us 4. We didn't really have the committee for the sacks, but I'm more of a pass coverage guy. Jeremy Chin led us tackles, 85 tackles. Garrett Williams had 7 interceptions. Buda Baker had 5. Will Johnson had 4. We had a lot of interceptions, man. We played good pass coverage. And I'll show you guys the season stats for the NFL. Anthony Richardson led the league in passing yards, 4,600. Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Penix, Mahomes, Goff. Boys was dealing that pill, man. Jordan Love finished with 48 TDs. Mahomes had 42. Burrow had 41. Penix had 41. Baker had 40. Guys were dealing that pill, bro. Who had the highest? Okay, Charlie Ward, obviously. Mahomes, Purdy, Lamar. Let's look at the rushing stats. Josh Jacobs had 1,500. Derrick Henry had 1,200, 18 TDs. Saquon had 1,200, 16 TDs. Mixon had 1,100. McCaffrey had 1,100. Bucky had 1,100. Genty didn't get to 1,000, but Ollie Gordon, sleeper. Okay, let's see who had the most receptions. Drake London had 106 receptions. Romeo Dobbs had 100. T. Higgins had 100. Travis Kelce still holding it down. Had a lot of 1,000-yard receivers. Jalen Royals, 1,000 as a rookie. Okay. Khalil Shakir had 1,000. Nick Westbrook. Akine had 1,000. Josh Downs. DK Metcalf. Marquise Brown. Devon Vale. Wandale. Curtis Samuel had 1,000. A lot of 1,000-yard receivers here. Notice Garrett Wilson. Chris Godwin. Ray McLeod. Devontae Cooper Kupp. Josh Downs had 19 TDs. Hey, man, it was a good year. Let's take a look at the defensive stats. Fred Warner had 133 tackles. Drake Greenlaw had 101 as well. God damn. Jeremy Chan had the most assists. And J-Ron Curse, who had the most tackles lost. Derek Brown. Aiden Hutchinson had 20 sacks. Myles Garrett had 18. Greg Russell had 15 and a half. A lot of sack production here. Who had the most interceptions? Garrett Williams, our guy. Jerry Sneed. Yeah, man, that pretty much wraps up the stats. Kadarius Toney had a kick return. Restrepo had a kick return. And we could look at the in-season awards as well, yearly. Joe Burrow won MVP. Patrick Mahomes finished second. Coach of the Year, the Gifted Prophet, me. Opoy for AFC, Lamar. D-Boy for AFC, Myles Garrett. O'Roy, Ashton Genty. D-Roy, Billy Bowman. Best quarterback, Mahomes. Best running back, Henry. Best receiver, Josh Downs. Best D lineman, Myles Garrett. TJ Watt, best linebacker, L'Jarius Sneed. Let's take a look at the NFC. NFC, Opoy, Jalen Hurts. Aiden Hutchinson. Jalen Wells, Mecca Boca. Nick Scorton. Okay. Yeah, man, it was a good year. It was a good year overall. But yeah, we're gonna tap into this playoff game. Just wanted to give you guys, recap of the season, and we will see you guys in Tampa Bay. Peace.